I evolved too. I change the way I look all the time.
On television, they sell us the idea that everybody can be a star, and everybody is a star.
RuPaul has said in his biography that he doesn't care what gender pronouns people call him as long as they call him. But in 2019, no one can turn around without seeing RuPaul's face, so that won't be a problem. Ru has quite literally done it all: music, reality TV, movies, and now daytime TV.
This is what I wanted! This is what I always wanted!
We mock identity. We're shapeshifters. We are God in drag.
RuPaul Charles was born in 1960, and the rest is drag. Well, sort of. RuPaul was born RuPaul Andre Charles on November 17th in San Diego, California. His mother came up with the name to pay homage to their Creole roots. His mom, Ernestine "Tony" Charles, always said he would grow up to be famous and needed a unique name. The Ru in RuPaul's name was derived from the word R-O-U-X, roux, which is a key ingredient in the Cajun cuisine, gumbo.
Roux is how you create a gumbo with the roux first. It's the base.
His parents divorced when RuPaul was 7, and he moved to Atlanta, Georgia with one of his 3 sisters during his teens. In Atlanta, RuPaul attended the Northside School of Performing Arts, and although he didn't graduate, it was a big step forward getting his feet wet in the world of performance and show business. In 1982, RuPaul took the next step and sent a photo of himself to a local cable access TV program called The American Music Show, asking to appear on air. Before long, he was appearing on the series regularly, often with his newly formed punk band RuPaul and the U-Hauls. RuPaul and the U-Hauls broke up before too long, but Ru continued to perform around Atlanta. While these appearances didn't help RuPaul find his big break right away, he was never short on ideas to further his career. In the mid-80s, RuPaul decided to leave the South and headed to New York City. There, he became part of a new festival known as Wigstock. He, his Atlanta roommate Lady Bunny, who became a huge name in drag on her own, and others would perform in drag primarily in the East Village, with the festival eventually growing. RuPaul did whatever he could to make ends meet so that he could keep performing, putting on the Wigstock festival, and becoming a household name. Finally, living in the Big Apple meant RuPaul found his tribe with the colorful friends he made performing in the New York club scene, the club kid scene to be exact. RuPaul's magnetism and ease on stage made him a hit club dancer and got him the attention of the band the B-52s, and he was asked to appear in their music video for Love Shack, which gave Ru significant exposure. With his career flourishing in the big city, by the end of the decade, the local club community dubbed him the Queen of Manhattan. Enter World of Wonder's local television show Manhattan Cable. World of Wonder would end up becoming a production company that Ru would come to work with for almost his entire career. RuPaul would interview people on the street and talk about pressing issues in the LGBTQ+ community. But RuPaul's cameos didn't stop there. Ru also landed a couple of movie cameos, like in the film To Wong Foo, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar, and the Brady Bunch movie. But RuPaul didn't just have his sights on film and TV. In the middle of his bustling NYC life and work in front of the camera, he was already working on music again. In 1991, RuPaul was signed to a recording contract by Tommy Boy Records. RuPaul's music at this time would move away from his punk rock roots, and 2 years later, his debut album, Supermodel of the World, was born. He quickly found himself with a mega hit with the single Supermodel, You Better Work, which reached the top 50 of the pop charts and number 2 on the dance club charts. While modeling, film, and TV hosting gigs would soon dominate his career, it didn't stop RuPaul from making 12 studio albums as of 2019. After his single Supermodel got popular, Ru partnered with MAC Cosmetics for their Viva Glam collection to become the first true supermodel in the drag world. RuPaul's larger-than-life character would bring the attention to the core of the Viva Glam line, which was to fund AIDS research and bring awareness to the issue. That same year, RuPaul saw his autobiography, Lettin' It All Hang Out, published, and he got the gig he had always wanted. RuPaul landed his own TV talk show, aptly titled The RuPaul Show. The VH1 variety show featured RuPaul in and out of drag, as well as Ru's longtime friend Michelle Visage. They would do comedic sketches, interview other celebrities, and host bands and musicians. As much fun as it was, unfortunately the show didn't last. When the show was sadly canceled after 2 seasons, RuPaul, perpetually ambitious, sought out new TV opportunities. After he released some more music, RuPaul was approached by Logo to host a drag competition show. The comically titled RuPaul's Drag Race hit the airwaves in 2009. Over 11 seasons as of 2019, the show put RuPaul and the drag scene in the public eye like never before. The show featured aspiring queens competing to find America's next drag superstar. Despite its unique premise, the show took years to gain both critical and mainstream popularity. It did, however, win some award nominations, including a GLAAD in Media Award in 2010. Since its debut, the show has provided a unique and quirky show for its viewers that also spoke to the LGBTQ+ community in a different way than many shows had before. And it may have been a slow grow, but as we all know by now, RuPaul's Drag Race has become an international smash hit. The show has helped build the monumental careers of queens like Bianca Del Rio, Katya Zamolodchikova, Shangela, Trixie Mattel, and dozens of others. The success of the show has already sparked tons of spin-offs like RuPaul's Drag Race Thailand, with a UK version that debuted in 2019 and a Canada version in the works as of 2019 as well. RuPaul's Drag Race has also earned itself plenty of awards nominations and several wins too, including 13 Emmy Awards such as Outstanding Reality Show Program in 2018, an Outstanding Competition Program in 2019, and an MTV Award in 2017 for Best Reality Competition Show.
Boy, this is heavy!
With a huge fandom behind the show, RuPaul's DragCon conventions in New York City and Los Angeles have been another way for fans to meet queens and sit in on panels and fashion shows. With Drag Race becoming a full-on media empire for RuPaul, his success now knows no bounds. And somehow, on top of all of this, Ru also manages to find time to host the RuPaul What's the Tea podcast with Michelle Visage, and has done so since 2014. All of this hard work has led to the RuPaul we all know today. Though he didn't have much when he started off his career in Atlanta and NYC, RuPaul is doing just fine now. He described his time in New York with nights spent sleeping out on the street, crashing on friends' couches, and essentially becoming an NYC squatter. But times have definitely changed. In 2018, his net worth was a reported $16 million, but thanks to even more hard work and the success of RuPaul's Drag Race, RuPaul's net worth is a whopping $60 million as of 2019. In 2017, RuPaul married his longtime partner George LeBar in a secret ceremony after being together for 23 years. Ru has described their relationship before, even while keeping the whole thing pretty private, saying,
"He is devoted to me, I'm devoted to him, and that's the end of the story."
RuPaul and George can relax together in private as the couple owns a 60,000-acre, yes, you heard that number right, ranch in Wyoming. RuPaul has also expressed how much he enjoys wearing his favorite Western outfits on the ranch. RuPaul splits his time with Wyoming and Los Angeles, and he decided to serve up big money realness in real estate. In October of 2019, Ru purchased a huge and hugely expensive European estate in Beverly Hills, California for a whopping $13.7 million. With 10,309 square feet, the newly purchased palace offers 6 bedrooms and 5.5 bathrooms on about half an acre. Can you say eleganza? In 2017, Time named him one of the 100 most influential people in the world, with the foreword being written appropriately by supermodel and friend Naomi Campbell, who said, "I am blessed to know Ru. We all are." And in 2018, RuPaul was honored finally with his very own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and thereby becoming the first drag queen to receive the honor. For his honorary ceremony, following an introductory speech by the one and only Jane Fonda, he tearfully told the audience that this was
The most important moment in my professional career.
With a hunger for stardom, a personality that's always fun to watch, and an incredible work ethic, RuPaul was able to resurrect his talk show career in 2019 with his very own talk show aptly titled RuPaul.
This is what I wanted! This is what I always wanted!
Newsweek described the show as unlike any other on TV, which shouldn't surprise anyone as there is only one RuPaul. What makes his talk show different from countless others is how it feels more like a house party with celebrities than a typical talk show. But most importantly, RuPaul will frequently make use of his most famous expression.
If you can't love yourself, how in the hell you gonna love somebody else?
If you can't love yourself, how in the hell you gonna love somebody else?
And use the show to help champion LGBTQ+ rights. RuPaul even describes his talk show opportunity as such. I am a result of every experience I've ever had, and all those experiences watching television shows. That's what I think is so brilliant about talk shows. It's that it's really a forum for us to see ourselves. In the end, RuPaul just keeps blowing audiences away, whether it's with his music, books, modeling, hosting, or running a branded empire. RuPaul is constantly on an upward trajectory. With an entertainment powerhouse like RuPaul's Drag Race that's reaching far beyond the US, it doesn't seem like Ru is going to stop anytime soon. All you need to know is RuPaul, sashay you stay. What do you think of the legendary life of RuPaul? Did you know some of these stories before watching RuPaul's Drag Race? Let us know in the comments section. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching The Taco, and we'll see you next time.